When I left Christianity, there were a few things that I still believe in. Not religiously or their ideology, but a few principles that still affect my life in a positive way. 10. Christianity taught me that kids are important, but because I was in that environment, I learned that I'd rather not have kids. And I do not judge people for having a straight family with kids, or anyone else that has kids in a traditional family, whether it's gay, trans, straight, it doesn't matter. I learned from how Christianity worships and creates a toxic nuclear family that I don't want kids, and that kids won't make me happy. And the nice thing about being in a toxic environment is I learned what I don't like. I learned what I don't want. And even to this day, I've never been a very maternal person. I don't want kids. I've never liked kids. That's not to say that kids are bad or kids are wrong. I still view having kids as one of, I would say, the most selfish thing an adult can do, especially in 2025. Unless you have all the money you can want, bringing a child into this awful world is selfish. But I don't judge people who have kids. They judge me, though. Nothing threatens a married woman with kids like a single, free woman. And nothing threatens a straight man, a married man, as much as a child-free woman over the age of 35. It's triggering to these people because most of them never thought they had any other choice but to have kids. Luckily, we don't live in that world, most of us. Anyone across the waters might live in an environment where you have to be married and have kids because of your religion, your social rules, and just the way things are. Because in a lot of the world, women aren't equal anymore. And, well, they've never been equal. But I live in a world, an environment where I can recognize that I don't want kids. Having kids would not be right for me. I now live in a society that doesn't view my reproduction choices as they do an adult man's. That's a problem. I just don't like kids. And luckily, I recognized this before I had a child. And if I ever got pregnant, I would have an abortion because I don't want children. I don't hate kids. I just don't like kids in a way that would be good to have a child. If having kids isn't your pursuit or passion, I believe it's wrong to put a child in a circumstance where they won't be loved, taken care of, and cherished. I just don't like kids where having a child makes sense. I don't like being responsible for somebody, and that's my choice. I get a lot of shame, guilt, and disgust from straight people, mostly women, but men are pretty up there too. They don't see me as a fully adult or human because I haven't done the one thing that women are expected and demanded to do: sacrifice my body for man's privilege. I just won't do it. I want nothing to do with the straight nuclear family, and that's my opinion. And it's valid. If the people listening really like kids and want to have one, then do whatever makes you happy. Just stop expecting everyone else to be as giddy about kids and babies as you are. And I'm not less feminine or less womanly because I don't want to have kids. Personally, I think there's nothing more interesting than somebody who knows what they want and knows what they don't want. That's a mature person. That's someone who knows thyself and are comfortable in their own skin. And I believe in morals that allow women to choose what's right for them. And no, you cannot make an autonomous decision if you don't have all the facts and access to different kinds of choices. And when you're in a traditional, extreme form of Christianity and other religions, you can't make a choice because you only have two choices. Do what God expects of you or be a whore. There is no other option. And I don't even like that word. Women really don't have much choice in these environments. And just because a woman says she made a choice doesn't mean she did. Well, in a way she made a choice, but if you fear social and religious backlash for making a decision that isn't popular, is that really an autonomous decision? This is why a lot of gay people stay in the closet for life. They don't really have a choice because everything they love will be taken from them. And they'll lose everything. So sometimes choices really aren't choices. It's the only thing they can do, which is sad. But I don't want to have a relationship, be married, or have kids. That's not my passion. And I've seen how it makes people utterly miserable to do it. I'm sure there's a few people out there that are happy. I just haven't met them. I don't want to be limited based on what men want from me. And if I'm not sleeping with you, I don't really want your opinion or to be criticized. I just don't. If you want to leave comments down below about how you found what's right for you, fine. Just if you want to criticize me or shame me, please leave. I just don't want the nuclear family. I've never seen it do anything but cause people misery. And it's pretty homophobic. But that's what I've chosen for my life.